Right, guys, I would like to now give you your group task or group assignment, which you have to discuss, right, uh, in your respective mock meeting groups, right, and then produce the minutes to be submitted to me latest by 4th of August, Tuesday, right? So all of you must submit, right, the minutes to me latest by the 4th of August. Email to me, yeah, right? So this is your task. Below is the agenda of the 5th KPMAM Orientation Week Planning Committee meeting, right? So you guys are part of the Orientation Week Planning Committee, right? So you have to imagine that you have just conducted the 5th meeting, the 5th committee meeting. Imagine that you are the secretary of this committee, write out the minutes of the meeting, right? Invent necessary details. So, right, so this is the name of the club society, KPMAM Student Society. What do you call that? The main, you are the main committee of the orientation week planning, right? So we have here the agenda, right? So chairman's address. So in the body of the minutes, the first item that you guys should type out is chairman's address, okay? And then what to type underneath it? Maybe the chairman called the meeting to order, blah, 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 all right? Anybody absent? All were present. Nobody was absent, okay? How to write it down in your minutes? You have to figure it out based on what I've discussed so far, yeah? Minutes of the last meeting, no amendments, no changes, everything picture perfect. So how are you going to write the sentence related to minutes of the last meeting? Matters arising, nil, NIL, meaning nothing, all right? Everything okay, nothing to be reported. Report, what kind of report? Report from chairman of the subcommittee in charge of the food and hostel accommodation. So the chairman of or the leader of the subcommittee in charge of food and hostel and accommodation, right? He or she was asked to do something, right? He or she was asked to do something during the 4th meeting. So in this 5th meeting, that person was asked to report on the task given to him, right? What kind of report related to food and hostel? You guys will have to figure it out, yeah? What was discussed under special business? 2 things, anti-data campaign and get to know KPM program, okay? So here you can see, guys, anti-data campaign and get to know KPM program. These 2 activities would be carried out during the orientation of new students, okay? So during the orientation week for the new students, you guys are going to organize and manage 2 I can say very important programs. The first one is anti-data campaign, okay? And the second one is get to know KPM program, right? The notes here says discuss at least 3 points, discuss at least 2 points. Because this is your first minutes assignment, let's just discuss one, right? For example, like anti-data campaign, Mr. X proposed, comma, and seconded by Miss Y, that the anti-data campaign, right, should be held on the 2nd day of the orientation week, or that the anti-data campaign should be held at the Dewan Kasturi, blah, 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 something like that. Only one, right? Not 3 points, only one. Get to know program, get to know KPM program. For example, Ms. Y proposed, comma, and seconded by Mr. Z, that Dato so and so, who is an alumni of KPM, be invited, right, to give a talk on KPM program if it's relevant. So not 2 points, but just 1 point. Okay. So and then of course remember guys that when you're discussing things in the item called special business, there must be a voting session that has taken place, and then there's the result from the voting session. Okay, is it carried or defeated, right? So we have two here. Make sure one is carried and then the other one is defeated. Up to you, right? You choose. Okay, so if you want to choose anti-data campaign, the proposal is carried, so this one is carried, whatever the proposal is. And then if you think that and then maybe get to know program is defeated, for example, right? If it's defeated, then it is not necessary for you to suggest another idea, right? So if it's defeated, it's defeated. Let's make this as simple as possible, yeah, because this is your first minutes assignment. Any other business? Nothing was discussed. Date, time, place of next meeting, and close. So the secretary's name is Ahmad Hassan, right? And then 14 December 2019, this is the date in the agenda, right? So your minutes, the date in your minutes must be relevant, not like 14 December 2020. So it's ridiculous, one whole year to conduct the meeting. Yeah, so must be relevant, must be like end of December the meeting took place, and then after that the minutes maybe end of December itself, or early January the minutes was produced, something like that. Okay, so this is your task, right? Submit to me, email to me latest by 4th of August, right? If there are things which you don't understand, you need further inquiry, you need further information, just inform me, right? Either in your WhatsApp group, WhatsApp group, or you can talk to me about it when we have our online class. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.